Less than a month, President Trump's former lawyer will appear before the House Oversight and Reform Committee. Michael Cohen has agreed to give a full and credible account of his work for Donald Trump. Now, in August, you'll recall that Cohen pleaded guilty in federal court to tax fraud, making false statements to a bank, and a campaign finance violation. In November, he pleaded guilty to a charge of lying to Congress. Joining me right now, noted white-collar defense attorney Jeffrey Jacobovitz. Jeff, you've been here quite a bit. Happy New Year to you again. Let me ask you, though, how big a deal is this Michael Cohen appearing in public on Capitol Hill?
This is a very big deal, Bruce, because for the first time, we're going to see a witness in public who's willing to talk, who is really on the inside. The president's lawyer, he has a lot of knowledge about a lot of different areas. He has knowledge about the payoffs to Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal. He has knowledge about lying to Congress and who he ran his testimony by in the White House before he testified. He has knowledge about the Russian tower and what Trump wanted in Russia. Now, it's not clear whether he'll be able to testify in public to the Russian issues, because it could be Mueller may want that in private, because Mueller is still investigating Russia, obviously.
Yeah, well, what I'm trying to understand is he going to give us new information, or is he really just going to give a voice and a look to information that we already know about?
Well, Bruce, I would think John Dean, and think back and the testimony that Dean provided. I think you will get new information. You have a face behind the information here, and I think it will be riveting, and the whole country will be watching.
Rod Rosenstein leaving after the U.S. Attorney is confirmed, and it's likely that he will be. Right. Is that a big deal?
That's a big deal if he's still covering Mueller, if he's still in charge of the investigation, which it appears like he is. It appears as if Whitaker isn't. But if Barr comes in and has a different attitude than Rosenstein, and indictments do not go forward when they should, or if the Mueller is hampered in any fashion, it certainly will have an impact on the investigation.
What about these reports that the White House is moving to try and make sure that Mueller's report is not made public for everybody to see? Any truth to that?
Well, what it looks like they're going to allege is executive privilege, and that's a deliberative privilege. It's not easy to allege in a criminal situation, but a lot of Mueller's report will involve behavior that took place before Trump was president. And if it's before he's president, there's no executive privilege.
What about Manafort? You were telling me in the green room that it's a big deal that we've got information that Manafort actually shared polling information with somebody with ties to the Russian intelligence.
Well, Bruce, this is the definition of collusion. And the question is, who knew? Who else knew in the White House that he shared this data? Who may have given him the data? Because he gave it to two Russian oligarchs, at least he intended it, two people in the intelligence community. Russia was helping Trump in the election. They're receiving data that they can use in different states to see where Trump may need the help. There have to be other people involved in that. And at the time, he was the campaign finance chairman.
Right, Jeff Jacobovitz. Jeff, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Good information.
Thank you, Bruce.
All right.